Another careful production.
Yo, why are we twins? Why are we like this? Why are we like? why we did the same thing, bro?
This week 3, baby.
Yo, so for context, since I'm like the host of it, so I see everybody like that's in the shit. We reading that shit. We like, yes, sir. Oh man, but what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shabazz. Welcome to week 3 predictions, y'all. Week 2, not gonna lie, for me, I was trash. It was trash. My locks was not locking. I was like 3-2 on my locks. You feel me? I was like, what was the whole week? What was that week 2? Week 2, I was 7-9 in my spreads. I was like, god damn, like. And then for my picks, I was like 6-10. I was like, yo, upsets galore. My Ravens sold, unfortunately. Natural Saints, I had them winning, they lost. The Colts lost. That's unfortunate. We'll get to that in a little bit. Who else lost? The Raiders lost. The Bengals lost. Like, it was bad. Like, I had the Commanders with the little upset, but Lions is they're looking frisky this year. Word. What else happened? Doesn't really matter. The Browns lose with like 2 minutes left. They was up by like 14 and they 13 and they lost. Like, and everyone's blaming Nick Chubb. We talked about it yesterday. If you haven't watched it, go watch our week 2 review. But here we moving on. You know, it's a new week. We bounce back. It's week 3. The goal is to go 16-0. But unfortunately, with football, it's unrealistic. And that you mentioned it, I think we talked about it the other day. For as much football as we watch, we are bad when it comes to the spreads. Like, this is insane. Like, I don't know how we get this bad. We've been watching football for like 10 plus years, nearly half our lives. Actually, more than half of our lives, and we just bad. We're just bad. So for me, but we got a little special guest today. First of all, how you feeling, Natural?
Yo, it's Wednesday, my dudes. I mean, Navarre, shout out to this middle school that I teach at. We just won our football game 28-0. Like the boys. Some questionable officiating on our side. Like, this dude was wide open and caught a touchdown, ran, and he threw up the deuces. Should be on sportsmanlike conduct. And they didn't call it. And I was like, they ain't gonna call it. I bet. But, I mean, we're good, man. We're just doing our thing every day, man. But we back to week 3.
You coaching or nah?
No, I'm not coaching. I just go out and support the boys.
Yo, you should think about coaches, huh?
They wanted me to, and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm old. I'm good. They wanted me to though. I was like, nah, because I'm trying to start anime club in October, and I was like, and they also have enough coaches anyway. They don't need me. But as football season, man, once you get to like Monday night, you got like football, and then you got Tuesday, Wednesday. Once you get through that, boom, we here, we up. So let's make it happen.
All right. Speaking of up, you feel me? As my guest for this week gets settled, he's looking drippy over there with his little Coxie cloak. You mentioned as soon as you mentioned Anthony cloak, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's game time. Let me get my Coxie cloak going on real quick. Hold on." So he coming to the set, coming to the stream. Good friend of mine. He's my supervisor for my job, but he's a dope ass guy at the same time. We don't get along with your supervisors, but me and him, for me, he's Haitian. Like we Haitian, and he's from Brooklyn. So like that. Like speaking of up, like my man's Lord Apex, AJ. He's the definition of up, man. What's good,
going
baby?
on, my people? What's going on, my G? How you
Like
doing?
I ain't just seen you like 2 hours ago. Wait, what?
Yeah, busy day still. I know you still working after work. You know how you do it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Good. Everything good. Everything that's not NFL wise. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? But if we're not talking about the Colts, we good. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's pretty much it.
All right, that's good. So how this works, as I mentioned, preset, like we're gonna go over the games, we're gonna chop it up, talk about who we like in the matchup, what's things to look for, make a decision who's gonna win the game. That's the first half. Second half, we're gonna do the spreads, and that's where the money at. And the slogan for us is: if you lose, don't blame us, but when you win, bless us. You know what I'm saying? That's the slogan, man. That's the slogan for me. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But before that, for me, drop a like if you're watching this. We got Lord Apex in the spot, man. Subscribe if you're new. AJ,
I
you
just
got
sent the link to
yet?
somebody. I just sent the link to a friend of mine. Hopefully she watch it right now.
Which one? Queens? Jersey?
This is from Brooklyn.
I got. Before we do it, my girl, you in Canarsie or you in Flatbush, right?
I'm in Flatbush.
Are there any restaurants, Caribbean restaurants? Cause my girl's been feeding me to ask you, like,
I just got put on to a Haitian restaurant that was right around the corner for me on No Stream by Clarendon. But there's a lot of Caribbean restaurants, but not too many major spots, but more like little low key bakeries. You know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. Not no big restaurants you can step into and like eat out type thing.
That's exactly what she's looking for. That's what she's looking for. So.
Oh yeah, so you got to go to there's Suede by Clarendon. It's across by Footprints. It's like 2 blocks down. There's Suede over there. There's a couple spots.
Is this the Food Network or Football Street? Let's go.
I had to ask it for my girl. She been feeding me for like the last. Like I told my supervisor's Haitian.
You gotta keep the other host on point, man. You gotta keep the other host on point. This man going crazy about food.
That's why he wants to talk.
I think it's a jack. But before we get started, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's get right. Yeah, I gotta finish it. You can't be laughing. It's like an anime transformation, son.
The start was shaky. The start was shaky. He was like gargling a little something.
You can't interrupt. Like it's like an anime transformation, son. You can't interrupt.
All right.
Right? And let's get right. I'm done. AJ, eat a dick. Eat a Frank. I'm trying.
As we regain our composure, first game, Thursday night football. Steelers travel on the road to Cleveland with the bum-ass Browns, but a bum-ass Steelers in terms of a Ravens fan as Renell is. I actually love Mike Tomlin. I'm going to go with the Steelers because of that. Slowly because of that. I love Nick Chubb. I love what the Browns have. But Jadeveon Clowney being out is actually a bigger deal because as much as I don't trust Mitch, he's not a bitch. Well, Mitch is a bitch. Trubisky, I think he has limitations, but the offensive, like the weapons on the offense that will make something happen. And the Browns just have Myles Garrett, and that's about it. And they have Wu, obviously, shout out Notre Dame. But little coverages against the Jets like that and let Joe Flacco cook you. I don't know. It's a little shaky on the Browns defense right now. So give me the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers as well. As good as the running game of the Browns are, I feel like even without TJ Watt, like they can definitely do some things. Like they still got Minka Fitzpatrick, who literally has a pick in every game so far. So the trend is looking like he's gonna catch another one. If there was an odds on that, I will put money on that. He's just a ball hawk, right? He's basically without TJ Watt, him and Cam Hayward are the leaders on that defense. If they can catch interceptions, Sutton, you roach, like bro, like what's up with you? You had an easy pick and you dropped it last week. Fucked up my parlay, whatever though. And I think they had like a press conference, like a meeting, whatever. Najee Harris showed frustration. Deontay Johnson showed a lot of frustration. The way this offense is looking like a QB change is incoming. I don't know if Mitch struggles early and let's say he throws like 2 interceptions or they're not scoring at all. He finally makes the switch. Him, meaning Tomlin, makes the switch to put Kenny Pickett in the game. And the rookie got some magic. They win the game. It might be close because obviously division rivals, division opponents is always close. So I'm giving Steelers going to win. Probably a last-second field goal by my son Boswell. But I'm going to consider. What about you, AJ? Where first pick and spring?
I just might as well complete the trifecta. I don't have too much faith in the Browns from what I've seen, honestly. So, of course, Mike Tomlin. I'm always with Mike Tomlin because, black coach. Why not? You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go for the Steelers in that situation because definitely they just got more heart right now. I don't really see too much in the Browns, especially with, they star QB being out for who knows how long. So, I don't see it for the Browns this week.
All right. So, Don, talk to me. In tradition of matchups, we don't have room to talk yet. We gotta give for the teams of the places that's the guests here, but we gotta give them their space, their little 5 minutes of fame, real quick.
Not even 5 minutes.
Saints versus Panthers. I'm gonna have to dip. You gonna have to dip. Leave natural with his time.
All right. So per usual, Saints game. You got your boy honorary Saints fan here. Man, week 2, we discussed it last night, but it was defense played its heart out per usual, but you gotta close the deal. In offense, you can't turn the ball over. 5 turnovers, 9 penalties. We gotta clean it up, and that comes down to coaching as well with the penalties. But we're gonna clean it up. Panthers have traditionally always been a get right game for us, except for last year. For some reason, we lost them week 2, but that's neither here nor there. I think one, as long as they have Baker Mayfield, I'm not worried. And Rennell's going to be like, oh, my God, yeah, Baker Mayfield's trash. Which he is, but the defense of the Saints were able to hold Tom Brady to under 200 yards passing. They only had 1 touchdown in their pick 6. Otherwise, they shut them out in the first half, and they were not doing anything regarding moving the ball. And that's the key. You got to move the ball, and the Panthers somehow are just that every game is just struggling to move the ball. They struggle to move the ball against the Browns, struggle to move the ball against the Giants. And the Giants defense isn't even regarded as one of the best in the league. It's like solid, and the Saints defense is clearly better. Once Lattimore got out, once he got ejected, the defense did take a hit when Tom Brady obviously took advantage of that and targeted the new corner that came in. That's why they got the touchdown from. But if we can clean up the mistakes, don't turn the ball over, and get Michael Thomas the ball. He had 9 targets for 6 catches. Great. Chris Olave is a rookie. There's no reason why he should be getting 12, 15 targets. Get Michael Thomas, your star receiver, the ball. And hopefully Alvin Kamara comes back and is better with his ribs. And maybe that 1 week got him right, and we can run the ball and don't have Jameis play hero ball. I love Jameis. I love him so much. But he's dealing with some injuries with his back. Why are you trying to play a hero ball? Run the ball. You have Mark Ingram. You have a great offensive line who can run block really well. Pass block leaves a lot to be said. But run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, make touchdowns, not field goals, and don't turn the ball over. That literally is a recipe for every single level of football, whether it's middle school, Pop Warner, high school, college, or even NFL. Run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, don't turn the ball over, and don't settle for 3. Make touchdowns, not field goals. And Saints going to win. I'm confident. Per usual.
Stop playing with them. I'm a jack that as well. This is actually one of my locks of the week. I feel like Baker's trash, boy. You know it's gonna be sweet. You know she was sweet. 32 ranked team. Baker Mayfield. Oh, oh, Skip Bayless eat a dick too. Fuck you talking about? He's been on the bandwagon for mad long. Like, bro, if he beats the Saints, their defense, I will give him some respect. Not all respect, but I'll give him some respect. A little nugget of respect. You know what I'm saying? But this is the Saints game to lose. Trap game winning all over because they're on the road. You know, division opponent. You know, is always tough. You know, Baker's bring some juice or whatever, but Lattimore didn't get suspended like Evans did. So he's gonna come back at word. Bet now he's gonna be on timing. He's gonna be on BT. He's gonna be on bad timing. Cam Jordan, he was okay against the Bucks, but he's gonna eat against the Panthers. He's gonna eat. I see him getting like 1.5, maybe 2 sacks. Pause.
Hey man,
No one look at that. That's the context of football. No one's
Bro, Mike Thomas is gonna get a touchdown again. Third straight game with a touchdown. Guarantee it. Lock that in. I don't give a fuck. Alvin Kamara, if he plays, awesome. But knowing, I don't know why. I have a feeling he might not play. I feel like they're like, oh, it's not a trap game. It's every game's any given Sunday. But I feel like we can beat the Panthers with just Mark Ingram. So I feel like they might rest him again, and then I bet week 4
Play the Vikings 4 in London, so they might be.
I bet cool. If he plays, awesome. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat. Chris Olave, gotta stop. He dropped a couple. A couple touchdowns that could have been touchdowns. He dropped them. He's fast. I was like, oh, what the fuck? I'm seeing the plays. I'm like, God damn, this dude is fast. And I'm glad I got on one of my fantasy teams. Let's say. Yes, sir. But defense is going to control the game. You got to finish. James can make the mistakes. I think he does well this game because although the Panthers front is solid, the back end is shaky. Mike Thomas is really the best player out there on when the Saints are on offense and the Panthers are on defense. Can't guard Mike. He's going to show that again. Might get a touchy or two, but give me the Saints.
Y'all gotta do this trifecta shit again, man.
Hey, man.
I don't want to have to like. I want to be, you know. But then it's kind of an easy. I don't want to say it's an easy one, but it's a pretty easy one for me, honestly. The Panthers, it's Baker. You know, I don't want to say too much about the guy, but he has not got it done. He's not going to get it done again. And I'm rooting for my guy Jameis. He's a low key a sleeper MVP I've been hearing. But
no.
We'll see how the season goes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been hearing. But Mike Thomas, from what I've seen, I haven't seen too much of the Saints game, but what I see stat wise, Mike Thomas putting up numbers, so it might go the same way again this week. So Saints got it.
All right, so it's a little tank bowl action. You know, Texans versus Bears. No one's gonna watch the game. I'm a fan of Justin Fields. You feel me? So it's at Chicago. I'm going with the Bears just because I like David Montgomery in this matchup. He's gonna eat. Cole Kmet, will he show up finally? You know what I'm saying? I'm going with the Bears. Oh, what the? Whoa! Wait a minute. How are you just gonna predict all my games? How they gonna predict all my games, y'all? Chill. Spoilers. But AJ, before Natural goes, talk to me. Who you jacking in this matchup, man?
Texans, Bears. Well, definitely never room for the Texans for many reasons. So I'm definitely. So I'm saying, but of course, conference reasons, division reasons, racial reasons. But go for the Bears. Justin Fields. I'm gonna root for him. He got a new coach. Hopefully, things look up for him. I'm definitely rooting for the black quarterbacks, especially the young ones. So definitely go for the Bears. They had a surprise win the first week, so maybe they might sneak another one. Even though Texans not really a sneaky win, but
I mean, they died against the Colts. So I don't know.
Listen, bro, this the Colts, so we already know how that's going. But they next up. Oh, god damn.
Oh yeah, we gonna give you your time to vent real quick. Hold on. But before that, Natural, talk to us. Talk to the street. What are you checking?
We gotta do another trifecta. I think I got Bears as well.
Oh my
god! Here's the thing. You're racially motivated, of course. We want Justin Fields to be great. I love Lovie Smith, man, but he's a little a little too conservative for my liking. Like he goes for ties, and yeah, they could have beat the Broncos last week. That defense is underrated as hell. It's gonna be a defensive slug match, but if you're asking me right now, who do I think is better, Davis Mills or Justin Fields? As a quarterback or an athlete, obviously Justin Fields is better, but I think Justin Fields can make plays that Davis Mills can't by extending the play. Like against the Niners, he rolled out wide open, Pettis down the sideline, and then boom, ran for a touchdown. So it's like those kind of plays. And obviously, I have David Montgomery in a lot of my fantasy leagues. He's a dog. So we going with him, man. But I wouldn't be shocked. Again, it's one of those. I'm staying away from this game betting wise. I'll probably just put the Bears money line in my parlay. Well, we'll get to that in a second, but later on. But I'm also, since I guess I'm talking as well, Chiefs Colts.
No, whoa. No, come on now. You know the rules.
I know. I said Chiefs Colts. I was gonna segue.
Go the alley. My fault,
I was
King.
gonna throw the alley. My bad. I'm a host. I'm a host too. I'm talking, but no, you don't want to hear me talk about. Cause I'm not a Colts fan or a Chiefs fan. Look, our guest speaker here is a Colts fan.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this nice and short. I ain't gonna say too much, it's gonna be a long game for them boys. Patrick Mahomes about to light them up for maybe 4 or 5 touchdowns. Andrew Luck, if you out there, get in shape, hit somebody up, do something, save the team somehow if you can. But yeah, I predict, probably 42-17 Chiefs. Should probably Patrick Mahomes sitting down my third quarter. Yeah, it's gonna be a long game for them. What have the Colts done this season? Absolutely nothing. So what they gonna continue to do? Absolutely nothing this season. Just told everybody from jump. So everybody, that's just what it is. Leave it as is. That's it.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry for you. Like you literally like I was like, oh yeah, you have to do some things with Matty Ice over there. And he was like, nah, he cold. He cold.
Bro, I told you that. Remember freaking preseason. I would tell y'all that. I'm like, bro, you say, yeah, I got Matty Ice, man. I'm like, nah. And then the first game with the Texans, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? Like with the Tech, not even like a decent team. The Texans.
That's just week one. Week one.
But then they get shut up by the Jags. Like that's not a good. That's not. That's
bro. A rookie, Trevor, not even a rookie anymore. Second year. Come on, lighting you up. Just oh my god, that's bro. How much he had? He had like 250 yards that game.
He was cooking.
There is a way for the Colts to win. Let's be objective. You gotta be objective. Don't get so emotional. I feel like Stephen A. Don't get so emotional. AJ, there's a way for the Colts to win. Control time and possession. There was a Sunday night game y'all played like a couple years ago. The Chiefs hosted the Colts, and the Colts upset them. Why?
Oh
yeah, and they ran the ball. So there is a way. There is a way. But can y'all's defense? And what happened? What you gotta talk to me because you probably are more into the Colts than I am or than Renella's. What happened with Darius Shaquille Leonard? What's going on with him? Is he hurt? Or is he just dealing? What is he dealing with, man?
Bro, I have no clue. To be honest, I don't even have the slightest clue, bro. I just remember I haven't heard any news on him. I'd be lying if I told you anything. I haven't heard any news on him at all.
Tragic.
So I don't know, bro. We went from a great defense. Then we got a Carson Wentz. It was just like, okay, we still got a good defense still, but it was like, we just a medium team, bro. Me, I can't look at that, man. If we're not a great team in the NFL, it's hard to win. It's really hard to win, especially to like get to the next level. So right now, as a team, I see them average. Average does not get you too far in the NFL. At least your quarterback got to do it for you. Like, but Matty Ice is, I don't know. He's a good, but he's not great. Pretty much. So that's just what it is for me.
Yo, you need a hug, son. Like,
bro, I'm telling you.
Give me a hug at work
earlier when Luck retired. I was like, shit, man. I was just been then literally the next season, what it was like 0-16. I'm like, oh my god, that was. Tell you, bro.
That was some
Yeah.
games.
But for me,
No.
it'd be like that. But for AJ to us,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
Listen, how at me when y'all talk about the the NBA season, you talk about the Lakers. I get a little bit more excited. You know what I'm saying? But with
Oh yeah,
these Colts,
big Lakers over here on your side.
Yeah, with these Colts, shit, I don't know, man. It's looking real slow. In the AFC, got Josh, got Patrick, AFC.
But for me, it's all right though. For me, moving on though, this is the match of the week. Not ain't gonna lie. The match of the week. Fuck the bullshit. Bills and Dolphins, man. I ain't gonna lie. Dolphins looking scary, man. They torched my Ravens, unfortunately. Moving on though. I did my crying, I did my van. I called out of work on Monday just because we lost. I'm joking, definitely not. But you feel me? Tua touched us up. Can he do it against the Bills defense though? That is no. I don't think so. I'm going with the Bills. And every time the Bills play the Dolphins for like the last 4 years, bro, they spanked them. And I know they got Tyreek, they got Jalen Waddle, they got Mostert, they got Edmonds. Good team. Gesicki, good team. Offensively and defensively, they got dogs. But Josh Allen, bro, my MVP pick is looking good every single time. So I keep jacking. I said it all summer. Josh Allen MVP. Josh Allen MVP. Back-to-back weeks, my son's been cooking. So I think that him and Diggs, to me, they're the best wide receiver quarterback duo because I know Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford, they got that, but realistically, nah. Josh Allen is way better than Matthew Stafford, and Cooper and Diggs they're relatively the same level. But when you got Josh Allen who could run it and he could throw it, forget about it. Give me the Bills, and it probably be close. No one Tyreek Hill because he plays the Bills very well. We all know this. And without Trey White, it's gonna be if Tua can get the passes off, it's gonna be a long day for the Bills. But Tua's gonna make a mistake, like he always does, and that's where the Bills are gonna strike. So give me the Bills.
Same. Give me the Bills as well. This is another game that I'm trying to stay away from betting wise because I can see it being a blowout. I can see it be like 41-7, just like Monday Night Football. I could also see it a Dolphins win or an upset. They're 5.5-point favorites. We'll talk about the spread in the next segment. But I just think that the Bills are destined to meet with the Chiefs, both undefeated. And it's one of those, damn, if not now, who's going to stop them? Can the Dolphins repeat their performance? Because now everyone's like, holy shit, Tua Tagovailoa, he's that guy. 6 touchdowns, this and that. And okay, the world is watching. Even as a Saints fan, I'm going to have red zone. I'm like, all right, what is Miami doing on offense? Are they going to show the second half, fourth quarter Dolphins, or are they going to show the first half Dolphins where they were not moving the ball well? It's a tale of 2 halves, tale of 3 quarters versus 1. Can the Dolphins show up? I think the game is going to be close, but give me the Bills.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I have Tyreek Hill and I have Diggs in my fantasy team. So I have some type of like for both teams, but if I'm going for who's actually winning, I'm definitely taking the Bills. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. Who you got? You still got homie and play defense out there. Let me set my mind just now. But yeah, Von Miller. So yeah, I see that happen. But like they did to the Ravens, they could just sneak up and just show up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have Tyreek Hill. But I think the Bills going to show everybody that they're the team to beat coming from last season. So I think they're going to take that game also.
Yeah. All right, so Vikings and Lions. Vikings, I'm not predicting an upset, but upset alert. Upset alert. They're it's Chris Broussard. Shout out to First Things First. He has a under the rest list, Vikings gotta get their shit together because the Lions are like they're here. They are them. Like they're playing with energy, they're playing with spunk, they're a feisty team, frisky team, and they could beat anybody, honestly. If they play the way they played against the Commanders, I know it's the Commanders, but hey, a team is a team.
Win is a win.
A win is a win anywhere you can get it. So Aiden Hutchinson, the way that offensive line of the Vikings was looking dumb shaky, he might eat. I'm going with the Vikings because I'm also a Vikings supporter. I'm a Vikings fan. So I'm going with the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Justin Jefferson bounces back because Darius Slay had that man on clamps. He had that man in jail. I think he shows the yo. I had a bad game, but it wasn't because of me. It was because of Kirk First Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not him. Kirk Cousins, they got to draft somebody next season. They got to trade up, whatever. They need a new quarterback because Kirk Cousins is not it. Prime time, no. But for me, that's a 1:00 game. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like no pressure. Dalvin Cook needs to show something. He hasn't done anything of note this season. Part biased because he's one of my favorite running backs. I have him in like 2 of my fantasy teams, but I'm a fan, so you gotta get right. Dalvin Cook, you change your number. What you gonna do about it? Lock in. Before I tweak out, all right?
Give me the upset. Lions winning. Lions are winning. I'm not saying it's gonna be ugly. I'm not saying it's gonna be pretty. I don't give a damn. Lions winning this game. I'm a big fan of DeAndre Swift. Big fan of Amon-Ra St. Brown. Big fan of Aiden Hutchinson. And they just have this. I don't know. It's like the Bengals of last year where, like, you want to watch. I want to watch what the Lions are doing. I'm not saying Jared Goff is Joe Burrow level, but, like, damn, like, I just love watching. I love watching highlights on Red Zone. I'm like, holy shit, the Lions are in the Red Zone again. Like, what the fuck? Like, and, like, they just, I don't know. I just think the Lions got it, man. Like, I know it's 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins, and 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins is like the greatest quarterback of all time. I just think that
you like that?
You like that? Exactly. I'm trying to think, who did the Lions lose to week 1? Because they
lost to the Eagles.
The Eagles, and they could have they scored 35 points against the Eagles, and the same Vikings team only scored 7. So is that week 1? Is that Lions Eagles defense really bad or good, or is the Lions offense scoring 30 plus points back to back weeks? Like, then they scored 35 plus points in 3 straight games going back to last season. So last week of the season, these 2 games, Lions got something cooking, and I'm gonna keep riding them until they let me down. I had called the not upset, but I called them winning last week too. So give me the Lions, man.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also go with the Lions.
That's
I'm go with the Lions. Why not? You know, I think Kirk Cousins is gonna have a great show. You know what I'm saying? Coming off that loss last week, but you know, why not go with the upset? That's basically what I'm going with right now, just off of that energy. So I'm gonna just do that.
My fault. Go crazy, then. Go crazy. So, all right, I gotta kick y'all niggas out. My fault. I gotta kick y'all niggas out. I got it. Yo. Fuck the graph. Fuck the bullshit. Yo. All right. Raiders, Patriots. You know what I'm saying? We winning this game, bro. We gotta finish. Yo, fuck this shit. Fuck the bullshit. I gotta take the shit. Yo, we gotta finish, y'all. Lamar playing like an MVP right now. You know what I'm saying? JK practiced today. If he practices tomorrow, it's looking good. Right? Make the season debut. We need to run better. I know it's Belichick, but that offense is trash. If they light us up for like 400 yards, they drop like 30 points on us, throw the offense away. Throw the defense away. I know Natchez does not like Marcus Peters. He can't stand the man. Natchez throws the middle finger as I said that. But, yo, bro, lock in. Nelson Aguilar is not good. Jacoby Mikael Myers, whatever. He's not playing. He's limited. I think he injured his fucking ankle, whatever. bro, they have nobody. Damian Harris, I have him in one of my fantasy teams. He's declining. Oh, my fault. He's declining. If we play Ravens football, running game, defense, Marcus Williams get another pick. Come on now. 3 straight games in the interception. That's not looking too bad right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, we got the offense. We just gotta run the ball better, play better defense, and lock the fuck in before I tweak out here. Ravens is smoking. Oh, my bad. Oh, still top of my fault. Ravens is smoking the Patriots. End of story. Fuck is you talking about? Lock of the week. Guaranteed. Shout out to Chuck. Fuck are you talking about?
Ditto.
That's it.
I don't trust Mac Jones. I don't. I he's one of the. I don't hate quarterbacks. I don't. I really love most people to be successful. Go get your money. Do what you gotta do. But Bill Belichick, you know, they I don't know. I think this is Bill Belichick's last season, and I will keep saying that every single week. Is that all defense is as legit as possible it can be. But when you go against Miami and then you go against Pittsburgh that have suspect quarterbacks, yes, we believe Tua can be suspect. He has moments of flashes, but you go against Lamar freaking Jackson, who's an MVP, and yeah, I don't. And it just comes down to Mac Jones versus Baltimore's defense because Lamar's gonna get his. It's gonna take. It might take some time. It might be like 3-3 or like 10-10 at the first half, but then eventually Lamar gonna get his. And can Mac Jones compete with that? I don't know. I don't know. You probably can remember. Did Mac Jones go against the Baltimore defense last year? Probably
yeah, and they won, but it was a rain. It was Sunday night. It was a rainy game. It was a bad game. Like it was bad game from us. Like I think we fumbled the ball a couple times. Lamar threw a pick. Like we lost the game, but it wasn't because of Mac Jones though.
Right. So I think it's a similar situation. What you just said about the Saints earlier is like it's the Saints game to lose. Same thing. It's the Ravens game to lose. Clean the ball. Clean the ball. Don't have turnovers. Don't have penalties. Don't settle for field goals, even though you have the best kicker in all time in NFL history. And get right. Word.
All right, so,
Yeah. Be careful who you pick. I don't know.
I mean, this is kind of easy. Fuck Boston. Fuck the Patriots.
Oh, I.
That's easy to go.
Oh,
Plus, got Lamar on the fantasy team. He gave me 50 last week. Why not go again? You know what I'm saying? That's also that. And I received the receivers on the Patriots say last week about they confused about the offense. They don't even know what's going on over there. So it's looking like a mess. Robert Kraft got to deal with a lot over there. So it's been they had a long run. I'm just happy to see it's over. You know what I mean? So they just lighting up in the splits right now. So I just keep it going for the season. Hopefully they finish under 500. And, you know, the coach gets up out of there and they get a whole new regime because they've been tied to the Patriots for a long time. And that's it.
Right. Bengals versus Jets. Upset alert. Give me the Jets, man. Stop playing. Give me the Jets. Fuck yo. The offensive line of the Bengals is in shambles. And I say shambles a lot. Like AJ, we work together, so my life is in shambles, bro. The offensive line of the Bengals is in shambles. Joe Burrow's been hit 13 times in 2 weeks. That is bad for business. That is horrible. And I know, part of me is like, yo, do I really want to do that, bro? I'll take the L on this one. It's entertaining for me if the Bengals could go 0-3. Because, bro, everyone was on they beef. Was like, oh, yeah, they're going to go back to the playoffs. They might go back to the Super Bowl. But we know historically, quarterbacks that make it in their second season do not make it to the Super Bowl after that. And it will be so much good for television, for myself included, if I can see the Bengals crumble and lose, could go 0-3 against the Jets. Oh my God. So give me the fucking Jets, man. Stop playing.
Hey, man. You make some valid points. I ain't gonna lie. But
and Garrett Wilson he's arrived. He has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. He has arrived.
Bro, the Jets did not get any pressure on Jacoby Brissett, and Nick Chubb was able to run roughshod on the Jets. They literally lost the game because of the Browns found the way the Browns out-Browns themselves. Like, I gotta go with the Bengals, man. I think that Joe Mixon finally has that arrival game, and like, it reminds people that he's a top 10 running back in this league. And that it's just a damn shame that like they lost to the Cowboys without Dak Prescott, and like nobody on the Jets scares you like Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons right now might be defensive player of the year. Like, there's nobody on that level could take the game over like Michael Parsons can. Like, there's only a few guys on the league that can do that, and the Jets don't have any of them. Now, you're right about Garrett Wilson and Joe Flacco. He's a wisey veteran. I apologize for my outbursts before that bum ass Joe Flacco. He's still a bum, but he's not a bum ass. He's not a bum ass Joe Flacco. It's bum Joe Flacco. I just think the Bengals gonna win. I'm not saying close at all. I'm not saying a blowout. I think it's gonna be close as hell. I think Evan McPherson kicks a field goal from like 50 yards and beats them, and it's gonna be another heartbreaker loss for the Jets because that's all they good for. Word.
Okay, for me, it's pretty easy. Honestly, I like Joe Burrow. I like his moxie. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they look so dysfunctional last week, so I don't think Joe Burrow's the type to like just continue that type of trend. So I'm definitely gonna go with him. So, and the Jets definitely showed some stuff. Joe Flacco showed. He still got a little bit left in the tank, but I think it's gonna be a good game, honestly. But Bengals gonna take it.
Go Jets, boy. Go Jets, boy.
Well said.
So Raiders and Titans, both teams need to win. They both 0-2. So a team needs to win. Both are trash right now, but Titans are going to make a switch at halftime. If they haven't announced Malik Willis as a starter, if the Titans are getting spanked, like 21-0 on some Madden shit, pass up to 6, Malik Willis is going to be the starter. So give me the Raiders, man. I feel like they had a game won, but they played Kyler Murray. You feel me? It's kind of hard to game plan for Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, for as much gripe as pundits on the media, Natty Bass, whatever, we give him a lot of shit, but he's a pretty good quarterback. Ryan Tannehill is not a good quarterback at all. They got King Henry, and feel me, I need King Henry to do King Henry shit. Like, if there was a time for him to go for like $150, it will be this time. Because they don't have a win yet. They lost to the bum ass Giants. Like, their life is in shambles right now. Their life is in shambles. So I got the Raiders winning because Devontae Adams is still him. Like, he only had 2 catches last week, but for me, one of them was for a tutty. So he gets into the end zone. Darren Waller's gonna have a good game. Hunter Renfrow's not gonna fucking fumble. Really? I know the Titans have an underrated defense, but I feel like the manpower of the Raiders is too much. Give me the Raiders. It probably be close in the first half, but in similar to the Ravens game, third quarter, over. Like, it's GG's. Like, Kenny Smith, let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home.
Not so fast.
Oh,
Give me the Titans.
Word.
Henry.
Wow.
Is the only reason. I already called it before. I believe that Malik Willis will take over sometime this season and will lead them to winning the AFC South. Sorry, AJ. I said this before in the when we made the record predictions. I say it again now because I didn't believe in Ryan Tannehill, but I do believe in that roster. I do believe that defense can be legit. They have an all-pro safety, a second-team all-pro defensive lineman, Jeffrey Simmons. Bud Dupree might miss this game, and if he does, that's going to make my pick even harder. But I think that the offense can't – like, the offense did move the ball. They just had Ryan Tannehill make dumb decisions. So, like, they can move the ball, and the play calling. Stop fucking calling a run play at 1st and 10 every single time. Because eventually, the team's like, oh, it's first down, let's crack the box. Boom, 9 people in the box. And we know you're going to run it. You got nobody else. Use the threat of King Henry as a bait. Use him as bait. That's what the Falcons do with Kyle Pitts. We're gonna talk about them in a couple of games. It's like use King Henry as a decoy and also as a weapon. And I think he's gonna go off for like 100 yards. And I think the Titans gonna win. I'm not saying by a blowout. The Titans win.
Okay. That's solid. I'm pretty much saying the same because I just believe in Derrick Henry more than I believe in the QB for the Raiders. You already know Derek Carr. So I'm going with the Titans because, especially with their defense for last year, from what I've seen, they definitely a top defense. I haven't seen much tape this year, but I'm gonna just go because Kenny Henry has just been killing me since who knows how long. So I'm just going with that.
So can you do the old Henry or nah? You're not jacking that.
Nah. Not over the One Piece right now, but I'm watching One Piece.
Wow, yes sir, yes sir. I influenced the masses. Watch One Piece, you know. I mean, I got Natural watching One Piece. I got AJ watching One Piece. I'm him.
You got me watching. That's crazy.
Himmy Neutron, Himmy Dean, smile on. I mean, moving on. Bars. Eagles and Commanders. It's gonna be a dominant. It's quick. I'm gonna keep this quick. Eagles looking potential. They looking scary. They looking legit. NFC East champs off the rip. Without Dak and the Cowboys, cool. Looking legit. NFC championship contenders, possibly. Because there's not a weakness on this team. Maybe the front, defensive front, but that can get sorted out eventually. But like, Jalen Hurts is playing like a dog, potential MVP. They got Devontae involved against the Vikings. I'm glad to see that. AJ Brown is a dog. Miles Sanders is doing shit. He's doing shit this year. You know, last couple of years, we was like, oh, what happened to Miles Sanders? He's washed. Naturally had him in his fantasy team, was scared to draft him this year for that exact reason, but he's doing some things. He's moving the chains. He's doing some things. Darius Slay is like, I'm him. He's him. Clamped up Justin Jefferson, my favorite receiver. So they have a good defense, good offense. They gotta finish strong because if it was any other team and they gave up mad short yardage situations, like short and goals, like if they play say they play the Bills, they get spanked because Bills will convert those. Vikings, Kirk Cousins, Monday Night Football, no. But they play the Commanders. Carson Wentz is going to Carson Wentz. So it's probably going to be close because he's going to make a miraculous comeback. But at the end of the day, Carson Wentz is going Carson Wentz, and he's going to fumble the bag. So give me the Eagles.
Same.
He said that's it. That's dropping it down. That's it.
Same.
You know what's crazy? You just reminded me that Carson Wentz has a job because I have totally forgot what team he was on. So just off that alone, what I seen off the Eagles, you know what I'm saying?
That boy's so traumatized.
Sure, that's a whole other thing. Everybody gonna get into that, but
wait, why not so Eagles like that?
Definitely go with the Eagles.
Eagles? Is it Eagles? No, I'm bugging.
Oh, you spelling bagels?
No,
am I bugging?
Boy,
it's a Jack. I'm sorry.
boy, what?
Bro, Eagles. That's what it says. Oh, I know. I'm like English. Like that's what it is.
No, bro.
One for a game. All right. Chargers and Jaguars. I think it's gonna be. I'm not gonna say a blowout. I feel like you said nah. It's gonna be bad because Justin Herbert's injured. Justin Herbert's injured still. The ribs.
So you think blowout the other way?
No. What you mean?
So you think Jags are gonna win?
Hell no. Fuck no, nigga. No. Chargers is gonna win.
So what do you mean it's not gonna be a blowout? Why do you gotta say that? You got me. I was like, what?
The blowout is they're covered by 7. They're covered by the spread is 7.
No, we're gonna talk about it. I got the Jags at the cover of the spread. I got
but
that.
Chargers is gonna win the game. So that's easy.
I agree.
You see how you choose me, AJ? Like this is yeah, give me the Chargers, man. They gonna make up for that loss. against the Chiefs, and it's probably gonna be bad. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be bad. I probably just have the money line because I'm pussy, but we gonna talk about that later. But yeah, give me the Chargers easy dubs. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. Guarantee. I gotta download the guarantee sound. I will do it after this. So next week we gonna have the guarantee. But yeah, it's over. Chargers win.
Chargers are winning, but it's not gonna be close. I mean, it's not gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think because Justin Herbert is hobbled, he still got that dog in him. Trust me. As a fan, he has that dog in him. But
Also, Echo's gonna have an also Echo game, bro.
about something about Jacksonville. Something about Jacksonville.
So,
as AJ
if you're not pussies, huh? You're not pussies. Put the Jaguars, huh?
But I am pussy. I think they're gonna keep it close because 7 points is way too much. So I think the Jags are gonna cover the spread. We're gonna talk about it later. We'll probably, if spoiler alert, Jags covering the spread. And yeah, Chargers are gonna win. They can win, but hey, if they end up losing because Justin Herbert's hurt, then Justin Herbert is hurt. That's crazy. That's wow, crazy to say that. Say that 5 times fast. Regardless, though, Chargers win.
Yeah, I got the Chargers winning also. I was watching that game last week. They really gave that game up to the Chiefs in like the last half. I was not feeling that. I really wanted the Chargers to win because I like the underdog story more. I like Justin Herbert as a quarterback, so I'm definitely gonna go with the Chargers. Just try to get a win off of that loss. So, I mean, Trevor Lawrence definitely kicked the ass last week, but I think it's gonna be a decent game. But the Chargers got it.
Khalil Mack, return of the Mac. Once again. Get like 2 sacks on him, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Rams and Cardinals, it's going to be close. I ain't going to lie. Because I know the Rams, they was up by 25, 28-3. You know, the mean, oh my God, Falcons. But they low-key could have lost that game. They could have lost that game. And I don't know. Like, Jalen Ramsey saved them. Aaron Donald saved them. So when you have 2 of the best, like, top 10 players in the game, it's easy to make those. Technically 3, because Cooper Kupp was top 10 as well. So when you got 3 of the top 10 players in the game, based off PFF's top 100, it's easy to make those decisions. I think their defense is better than the Raiders' defense, and the Raiders let the Cardinals come back. I think they lock in, and I love how they got Allen Robinson involved last week. I expect more of that. And Cooper Kupp, again, I mentioned it yesterday on the review show. They need to have a balance. They can't just keep throwing it to Cooper Kupp because Allen Robinson one-on-one is a great matchup because he's like 6-something. He's big, and he's strong, and he has good hands. Like, that's a good matchup to exploit. So, for me, and the Cardinals defense is dumb shaky. I know J.J. Watt came back. He made an immediate impact, but I think I got the Rams winning. It's probably going to be close than a lot of people expect, but give me the Rams just to win, whatever. Some calm. Something like.
Give me the Rams as well. Last, 3 times they've played the Cardinals, they've beaten them every single time, including the playoffs. And I think the games are not even close.
Oh, you jacking a blowout?
I'm not gonna bet a blowout, but I would not be surprised. We got the spread. Hold on, spread is right now. Rams favored by 3.5. I think they would by a touchdown. I'm trusting. I don't trust Cliff Kingsbury at all. Like, coaching matters, and he should be gone because every single year, even in college, they start off good and then shaky at the end every single year. So it's like, well, it's just starting earlier than you would expect. So just give me the Rams. I trust Sean McVay, and I think they're gonna get there. They're gonna get right because they're like, we almost lost to the bum ass Falcons. Let's make it right. So give me the Rams. We're in the blowout.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams too. Cardinals been looking shaky since the end of last season, and they really have not really picked it up since. So definitely go with the Rams. I mean, they got Aaron Donald, they got Stafford. He's getting to the elite status. He's just because you got a Super Bowl doesn't mean you're there, but he's in a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he got the pedestal. He's trying to make his name, so I think he'll continue to do that.
Man. Speaking of a bum ass game, not gonna lie, this game is late, so I'm obviously gonna have the Red Zone tune in. And AJ, I'm gonna send you some TikTok where you can possibly get it for free. Red Zone for the weekend. I don't know if it's legit.
No. Matter of fact, I got Red Zone at the crib. I got a Fire Stick.
So something in the link. What's up? Like anyway. Excuse me. Give me the Falcons. I think Drake London has a good game. I'm not that excited. Hold on, I'm not B Hardy. I'm not that excited about the Falcons. Relax. I'm about to put all caps Falcons. Shit, hold on. Give me the Falcons because the Seahawks cannot. They won an emotional game against the Broncos. That was mistakes on the Broncos' part. They got waxed off the floor by the 49ers. I think it's going to be close, obviously, because both teams aren't that good. But AJ Terrell is a dog. Kyle Pitts I think he's going to have a good game. Because there's no one on the Seahawks that can guard this man. Marcus Mariota is a mobile QB, and mobile QBs, they have a lot of leverage because they can run it. He's a threat on the ground. Cordell Patterson as well. Kyle Pitts has a touchdown finally. And Jake London continues on his rook. Why you roll your eyes? Huh? You roach. Jake London continues on his Jake London continues on his hot streak because he's had back-to-back games, a lot of catches. I think 70-something yards each game. He continues on that. I think a touchdown each game. So I think he continues that, and they get right. They finally get a dub. Fucks up I had a parlay. It's like a free bet that I had a team going 0-17, but it's looking like that's a dub. So yeah, give me the Falcons though.
Fuck the Falcons. Give me the Seahawks.
Wow, that's crazy.
I think because it's the Niners. The Niners got an amazing offense and
amazing offense is crazy.
Well, last week,
with Jimmy G.
They have a serviceable offense for Jimmy G.
He know what he's doing. That's all that matters.
He's Jimmy G just know what he's doing. Serviceable quarterback at best. It's all right. But that defense for the Falcons, man, they not good. They're not good. They not. Like, so Geno Smith, return of Geno Smith, the icon he was week one. I think he's gonna show up again. Seahawks, man, the Seahawks have a great home field. They have a fantastic home field advantage, and Marcus Mariota not really used to playing in Seattle, and I don't believe he's that guy. And he's gonna stay like the season because Desmond Ridder is not ready yet, but who knows? But give me the Seahawks, man. It's gonna be close. I'm not saying blowout, but I think Seahawks win. One of those red zone games you watch at the 4:00 window when nothing else is on.
Yeah, because we ain't looking forward to watching this. So pretty much, I'm going with the Seahawks. We're like, why not? Geno Smith.
Wow, that's crazy.
Geno Smith. I'm just a root for Geno Smith. That's it. He had a really bad last week. You know what I'm saying? He had a good first week, and then we're just gonna forget about what happened the second week, and then we're just gonna move on, try to get the Falcons on. I mean, Marcus Mariota is, he's decent. But, he ain't making no noise right now. So, at this point, I'm going to just go with the Seahawks. Like, why not? They're at home. Fuck it.
Bless you, not you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, couple games left. This is taking a long ass time. We got to speed it up a little bit, not going to lie. But we got some good games, though. Now. We got 3 games left. Packers and Bucks is going to be a good matchup. I'm going to go with the Packers, though, because eventually the Bucks offense is going to catch up to the good to great, top 2 in the league. Bucks defense is clamping up everybody. Now, to be fair, they played Dallas. Dallas was like they only allowed them 3 points. That was crazy. But then they clamped up Jameis. But again, Jameis, he had a Jameis game. Sorry, Nacho. He had a Jameis game. Aaron Rodgers does not make mistakes. He does not make mistakes. He does not throw. Now they got to rely on the running game, but if there was a game where they have to try to get the rookies involved, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, it will be this one. Because they have to. They have to try some shit down the field because if they're going to play a short game, then they can blitz. The Bucs can blitz and make it a long-ass time for Aaron Rodgers. But they got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, Quadzilla. I think they make shit happen. It's going to be close, but I'm rolling with the Packers.
I don't like any of these teams, but I'm going with the Packers as well. Fuck the Bucs, obviously, for obvious reasons. Saints fan here. Non-biased though. Jair, I hope I said his name was Jair. Hopefully, he said it's like Evans is gone for the week. Julio and Godwin still haven't practiced. Who the hell is Tom Brady throwing the ball to? That offense has not been good. They've scored 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks, and they have a pick 6 to show for it too. They settle for a lot of field goals. They move the ball, but they turn over the ball as well. I'm not saying the Packers have a Legion of Boom defense, but it's serviceable, and nobody scares you. The Vikings surprised everybody with how great Justin Jefferson is. I'm not even surprised. They knew how great he was, and he schemed wide open. Todd Bowles is a defensive-minded coach. He doesn't have offensive, they probably has Brian Leftwich, the offensive coordinator, but they don't have the talent to scheme people wide open like that. If Jair Alexander is that guy, he's supposed to show up and lock down whoever the star person is. And without any weapons, I think Packers can also stop the run pretty well. David Montgomery aside, David Montgomery is a monster. So I just think the Packers have a better defensive line than the Bucs offensive line. That's where it always comes down to. The Bucs still can't run the ball well and can't protect Brady, and that's a recipe for disaster. So give me the Packers. Word.
Right.
All right. If there was any time to disagree, it would be now, just because of the fact of disagreement. So I'm gonna go with the Bucs.
Wow. Just for the fact of disagreeing, I'm done.
Well, why not? It's a little too easy to pick the Packers in this situation for all the right reasons. So they definitely have everything going for them. But I'm just going to pick the Bucs because Tom Brady, like you said, he really doesn't have anything going. So Tom Brady could just do a Tom Brady hit game and just pull out something, maybe 27-20, something like that. One of those late games, he gets a late score, gets a late touchdown, and wins the game. So I'm going to just go with the Bucs just for that. Just for the sake of argument, just go with the Bucs.
That's cool. And before we move on, my man Jared Banger basically said what Nacho said. You gotta take the Packers because Evans is suspended. Julio and Godwin haven't practiced. Literally verbatim what you said, Nacho. So shout out to you, Jared Bangers. I hope come to YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stop playing. Sunday night, 49ers, Broncos. Give me the 49ers, bro. I do not we all had the Broncos in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't.
They look as dumb shaky. They look.
I didn't, Renault.
Oh, you do? We, as in 97% of the world, had the Broncos in the playoffs. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, they're a quarterback away," but coaching matters. Nathaniel Hackett and me and Nacho mentioned it yesterday on the show, the review shit. You gotta tap into the reviews. We be dropping gems in the reviews, man. Shameless plug, but not really shameless. Full intentions. Nathaniel Hackett's over his skis. He is not it. Honestly. He is not it. His decision making is subpar. His use of Javonte Williams is subpar. They talking about splitting carries. No, he does not need to be splitting carries with Melvin Gordon. No, he is better than him. Give him the rock. Move out the fucking way. Jerry Jeudy's out with the shoulder. Tim Patrick's out with the ACL for the year. So Cortland Sutton is going to get double teamed the entire night. It's going to be a long day now, 49ers don't have good corners, but they have a good system. I'll say that again. They don't have good corners. Jimmy Ward is a safety. He doesn't count. He's a safety. But they don't have good corners. But system, Nick Bosa in the front, Fred Warner in the middle, that's scary for everybody. Now, I know Russell Wilson played the 49ers multiple times because he was in the Seattle, whatever. But I don't think the Broncos, because Kyle Shanahan is one of the top 5 coaches in the game. Nathaniel Hackett, no, you're not. And prime time, you're only in prime time because of Russell Wilson. Not because of you, because of Russell Wilson or who he is. Bradley Chubb, the defense is going to keep it competitive because Jimmy G is limited. He is limited. But I think George Kittle does play this game. He's going to make his presence I felt often. Debo Samuel is still Debo. Shout out to AJ. You know you got him on your team. I know you're rooting for that.
Okay.
Brandon Ayuk has not shown up yet. He has not shown up yet. This will be a Brandon Ayuk game as well. And Jeff Wilson. Hopefully you don't go too much because I'm playing my boy Alonzo and he got Jeff Wilson. So hopefully not. But at the end of the day, give me 49ers to win. It'll probably be close, but give me the 49ers.
Ditto. Niners winning. I talked about it yesterday, and I'll say it again. I don't trust Nathaniel Hackett. And when rosters as good as the Niners and Broncos are, it comes down to coaching. And I ranted yesterday about how bad the Broncos mismanaged the clock, and I think the woes continue. I think the Broncos they're gonna figure it out eventually because they're not gonna go 0-17. But man, coaching, son, like, I mean, they already won, so it doesn't really matter. But like, it was against the Texans. Everybody should beat the Texans. Should.
No shade.
I think I heard one piece a little too loud. I didn't hear what you said, bro.
Everybody should beat the Texans. Should. But regardless, give me the Niners, man. I don't think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, pretty much going with the Niners. I got Debo on the team, on my fantasy team. Plus, I got the Niners defense on my fantasy team.
Wow.
Plus, the Broncos look not good, honestly. There was so much moxie that they had on the offseason. A lot of these all these movements, a lot of these just I don't even know what to call it, but this is a lot going on, and then they don't have nothing to show for it, pretty much. And that does not look good. So I can see that continuing at least for this game. I think Niners got this.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Not in this country.
Not this game. All right, last game of the week, last game of the slate. Monday night, Cowboys versus Giants. Dak is not playing, but they got Cooper Rush. They got Micah Parsons, the front runner for the defensive player of the year. Dylan Schultz might not play the PCL. I don't know. Now you got the Giants. I gotta decide. I gotta think about it. I gotta ponder.
Let me talk about it. So I never thought I'd say this. I don't say this a lot, but when I do, I mean it. Let's go Giants, baby. Let's go Giants. I'm not a Giants fan, as everyone knows. I'm a Saints fan, but I've always wanted my hometown teams to do well. You know, that's why when I picked the Bengals, I'm like shit. The Jets win. Like, I'm not really gonna be upset about it. Like, let's go Giants. There's no reason why the Giants should lose this game. There's no reason for it. They have the better running back in Saquon versus Zeke. They have better quarterback. I can't believe I'm saying that, but Daniel Jones is better than Cooper Rush. They maybe not the better receiving core, but when it comes to it, the defense can hold. They don't have to bend. They can bend but not break. And the Giants so far, they squeaked out wins against the Titans, and they're also the Carolina Panthers. So they found a way to win. And it's not going to be pretty. It's never pretty. But, hey, give me the Giants. I got no profound insight this time. Go give me the Giants. Word.
What about you, AJ?
Definitely going with the Giants because I don't think I'm gonna ever be rooting for the Cowboys. And yeah, the Giants are a New York team, so that's another reason why I'd be hoping for them to do well. At least be above 500, at least this season. Daniel Jones, I can't even say he showed me something. He just making things happen for the most part right now. And Saquon looks rejuvenated. So, definitely go with the Giants. Especially no Dak also. They survived last week, but I don't know how they're gonna continue that trend. I mean, they got 4 weeks of it, maybe.
Something in my spirit is telling me that the Cowboys is going to win the game. So I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I can't. Like obviously, like if the Giants win, shit, I ain't gonna complain. Fuck that. I'll take that one on that one. Honestly, I'll take that. If the Giants win, I'll be happy because honestly, fuck the Cowboys. But like, yo, Micah Parsons might get like a good like 5 sacks. No, I'm playing, but like 2, like another game of 2 sacks. So he got 2 week 1. He has 2 week 2. He might get another 2 week 3 because the offensive line of the Giants is trash. They're dumb trash. I know they got Evan Neal, who's a rookie. He's showing something. He's showing a little some. Andrew Thomas showing a little some. But bro, I don't know. I feel like something tells me it's gonna be dumb close. But at the end of the day, Greg Zuerlein. Wait, do they have Greg Zuerlein? Is it Greg Zuerlein natural?
No.
It's somebody. Whoever the kicker is gonna make like a 40-yard field goal, end the game, kick the lead to Daniel Jones. He has not turned the ball over yet this season. A lot he has week 1, but he hasn't turned it over a lot.
Take it back.
So he's gonna turn the ball over like a couple of times, maybe a pick to Trayvon, because the receiver core of the Giants is trash. They have nobody. Kenny Galladay, like, he only got 2 snaps against the Panthers. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Jesse James, I think that's his guy name. He's like the leading receiver of the Giants. Like, who? In the words of the broadcast boys, the Brock something bros, whatever. Who? Like, we don't know. The only good thing going on is Saquon, whatever name you got for him. He's the only bright spot of the Giants. Now he might go for 100 because the Cowboys' defensive line, besides Micah, is looking shaky. But they know that Daniel Jones is not it. So if they exploit that, I think the Cowboys sneak out the dub. That's me though. But we will be right back with the spreads in like 2 minutes. Not in like a minute. Maybe like a minute. Distractions.
Another production.
Hey, we back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I don't know if I'm drunk or I don't know if AJ left and just magically came back. I don't know. I ain't see him. I was like, oh shit, you not here? Shit. Let me take him out.
Oh, man, I'm still here.
Let me hear with it. All right, so I know the picks talking about the games. That's the longest part. That's where let's say you got like the steak and potatoes. That's where the steak are. That's where the steak is. Potatoes is the picks, the spreads. That's where the money is, the most important part. However, should go quicker because we know who we got winning the matchups. So feel me, like it should go a lot easier. So Steelers, Browns tomorrow night. Give me the Steelers to upset plus. Oh yeah, Steelers plus 4.5. I think they just obviously if they lose again, similar to the Chargers last week, they lost the game but they covered the spread. So if they lose, hey, ain't someone has to win that game. So for me, if they lose but it's close, 4.5 last second field goal by my son York, that's awesome. So give me the Steelers plus 4.5. Let's get it right.
Agreed. I got the Steelers winning the game just outright, but there is a way that the Browns can win, run the ball, control the line of scrimmage. But I think that Steelers aren't getting blown out by the Browns. That's not happening. So give me the Browns. Steelers cover the spread plus 4.5.
AJ.
Nigga? Okay. Yeah, same.
Yeah. Oh,
Same.
That's it. No other insight.
does it?
I mean, Steelers, Browns.
All right.
Man.
All right. Next we got Saints at Panthers. Give me the Saints to cover the spread at -3. I don't think it's gonna be close. Saints gonna win.
Yeah, that's one of my locks of the week. Well, me and that you'll give our locks of the week, but that's one of my locks. Sneak peek ahead. I think that just the Saints defense is going to clamp up Baker, and this is just going to be a long night. Well, long day, and then give me the Saints.
Oh, bless you.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Yeah, also going to go with the Saints. It's kind of man, any team with Baker, I just be laughing sometimes. It just makes me laugh because I just think of Baker highlights. But yeah, go with the Saints also.
All right. Texans and Bears. Bears are favored by 2.5 at home. I'm going with the Bears to cover the spread, win by probably 6. But give me the 2.5 just because I just think that's a small spread. So I would definitely bet that spread if I was it's not a lock. I would stay away from it as a betting person, but give me the Bears -2.5.
Great. Bears gonna win the game. I don't think it's gonna be close for like the first 3 quarters, and then got touchdown, maybe a pick 6 from Eddie Jackson separates the lead, and 2.5. 2.5 is such a weird score. It's like the Texans might be trying to come back and then miss like a 2-point conversion, and then or win or lose by a field goal or whatever, and that kind of counts. So there's a whole lot of ways 2.5 can pay out. Give me the Bears -2.5. Word.
Yeah, Bears -2.5. Won't be too much going on in that game, honestly. So I don't think it'll be too high pace for them to be, raising the stakes in this one. So Bears by 2.5.
Okay. Sorry, AJ. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs plus Chiefs -5.5. I feel like it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long, and 5.5 is generous because I think 5
man,
it was
took
6.5.
right out my mouth. Took the words right out.
Because I checked it yesterday, it was 6.5. So now it's 5.5. So I don't know what shift the spread. Maybe Shaq Leonard does play and causes an upset. But for right now, I'm not gonna lock it in. But it's like a heavy, like I would bet it. So I'm gonna make this color like a nice little green. I can't be green. Nice little light blue. Like I would bet it. Like, it's not a lock. Because I gotta see if Shaq Leonard plays, or you know what I'm saying. If he does play, as I mentioned on Tuesday, he's a point shifter. He's a game wrecker, so he can change the trajectory of the game. But a betting man, you know what I'm saying, will put Chiefs -5.5 because that's a touch. That's 6 points. Word, yeah, give me that.
One of my locks of the week, Chiefs. -5.5. I think it's gonna be a long day. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be a long afternoon.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a clinic, honestly, and I'm just gonna have to just look at my ESPN stats because I ain't watching the game. I don't know if I can watch it, honestly. But I'll see what I can do depending on how the halftime score looking like. But if it
So you jacking a lock or you jacking this thing on this lock?
It's pretty much a lock, honestly.
Wow.
I mean, by a score, yeah, I take that. Yeah.
Okay. Bills and Dolphins. Bills are favored by 6.5. I'm going with the Bills just straight money line. I feel like because this is one of those games where you don't know if Tua could pull off the same shit as he did against my Ravens, then shit, it's gonna be a lot closer than a lot of people think. But I think the Bills are gonna win the game outright. It's not a lock because it definitely could go in the Dolphins' favor. So if you're a betting person, I would steer away from this game. I know historically they have troubles. The Dolphins have trouble with the Bills. We said the same thing about the Saints last week against the Bucs. It's like the last couple times, the Bucks have not beaten the Saints, and they got one. They snuck one. And if the Dolphins would sneak one, I'm like, shit, my fault, y'all. So I don't want to apologize. I mean, what am I apologizing for? And speaking of apologizing, why is this banner still here? It should be this one. You know what I'm saying? Word, bless us, word. But give me the Bills, money line. I think the Bills win outright. Give me that.
Dolphins plus 6.5. The weapons of Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, you gotta respect it. You gotta keep things close. And they keep be getting blown out, and then all of a sudden, boom, touchdown. It's like, holy shit, the Dolphins are back in the game. Now, do I think they're gonna win? Absolutely not. I think the Bills are gonna win. That's one of them, like, pseudo, not lock. That's not a lock at all. It's one of those baby blue, like, they should win. They should win.
But you jacking baby blue?
I'm jacking baby blue. I think Dolphins plus 6.5 gotta be one of those safer bets because they can score on anybody, even a talented defense as the Bills. And the Bills coming off a pseudo short week, so you never know.
But Josh Allen got rest though. He ain't playing on the fourth quarter, so
he did. But traveling to Miami in September, the 21st night of September, it's technically 24th night. Point is, it's not conducive to a good time. So, give me the Dolphins plus 6.5.
Dolphins by 6.5. Okay. Definitely going with the Bills. Of course.
You doing Bills plus 6.5 or minus 6.5, or you doing the straight money line? Money line.
It ain't gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy to call. That's kind of.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, because just off of what happened last week, honestly, if I didn't see last week's game didn't happen, I probably would think differently. So.
Lions and Vikings. Vikings are favored by 5.5. Give me the Vikings money line because, if there's a team that makes me nervous, not gonna lie, it's the Lions. This matchup, I'm not touching this matchup at all. Because if the Lions won this game, I will not be surprised. So obviously, I'll make a couple bets. I'll make all my spreads, whatever. But then I'll make just my locks and my pseudo locks. I guess the cheese will be a pseudo lock, like Dragonite. You know what I'm saying? Pseudo legendary, but not legendary. Is right there. Shout out to my anime Pokemon fans. But like Vikings money line, I would not touch this at all. Because if the Lions won, I'm like, oh shit, like it's lit for them. For me, not lit for me. So give me the Vikings money line. If you're betting this, you a brave man. Because I don't know. I'm confident they could bounce back, but am I though? That remains to be seen.
I already called it, so give me the Lions plus 5.5. I already called it upset. I could be straight up bet Lions money line, but just to cover my ass, I will put 5.5. They can score at anybody. Vikings remains to be seen. Also, a bearded fat man, what it do, baby? I don't know who you are, but what's good? Thanks for joining the stream here on Twitch. We're here. Give me the Lions plus 5.5.
Word. The bearded fat man, subscribe to the channel. Word. Go to YouTube. Type in Shabazz TV and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, pretty much same. Lion by 5.5. Hopefully come over the upset. It's Kirk Cousins, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Kirk Cousins.
iPad still here. We alive.
He said, where you want to talk shit about me? Like fire on your iPad.
I'm trying to charge it at the same time. You can't do that. All right.
He said, I'm drinking hot at the same time. I'm drinking champagne.
Ravens minus 2.5. I got you.
Ravens minus 2.5. That's a lock, man. We gonna smoke them motherfuckers. I don't know why is this 2.5. I'm pretty sure if he had one against the Dolphins, it'd probably be like 5.5. But we got to probably respect to Bill Belichick because he is the GOAT. But that's a lock. Lock that in. I can't. I wish I had a guarantee, but I don't have it this week. I'll have it next week. Do not worry.
Ravens minus 2.5. Not one of my locks because I'm confident. But listen,
That's crazy.
Gaslighting me. All right.
I gotta guess like the pressure.
The pressure.
My Conquerors hockey was theirs. I'm like, yeah, nigga, yeah.
Regardless, the Ravens -1.5 shouldn't be close.
That's 3 points. That's light. 2.5. That's a field goal. That's light.
Yeah, pretty much. Revenge game. Not really a revenge game, but Lamar Jackson definitely going to be tight about last week. And he's on my fantasy team. So, let's get it. Let's get it. Bless you, brother. Bless you.
No, that was a laugh. That was just I appreciate the bless though. I appreciate the bless though.
Oh, yeah. But, there's a lot going for it pretty much.
All right. So, I got Bengals and Jets is at the Jets. Jets are 4.5 point underdogs. I'm not betting this at all. But give me the Jets, man, plus 4.5. I got the upset. I'm a man of my convictions. If I call the upset, I gotta go against the spread. So give me the Jets covering 4.5. Let's get right.
Give me the Bengals money line. I'm pussy. Word. I am not touching this game at all. I think the Bengals are gonna win by, I think they are, but I'm not confident in it. I did FanDuel tonight, and FanDuel has it at plus 5.5. That's something I'd bet. I bet Jets plus 5.5. The 4.5 just seems like I don't know. They don't got them dogs in them to cover the spread like that. So give me Bengals money line on that word.
I think the Bengals could cover it. Yeah,
Bengals to cover it.
Cover it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe so. Why not? I believe in Joe Burrow. Shit. I mean, the way he was looking last week, it might be. He looked like he was gonna be real pissed off this week. So who knows?
Raiders and Titans. Titans are underdogs at home, 1.5. Give me the Raiders to cover the spread. Give me Raiders minus 1.5. I think it'll probably be close in the beginning, as I mentioned earlier. I think it'll probably be close in the beginning, but eventually, like the Raiders will prove their offensive weapons will just be dumb crazy. It'll just go crazy. So give me the Raiders minus 1.5. Not a lock, probably a pseudo lock, but not like a lock.
Give me Titans to cover that 1.5. Titans are gonna win, so it's one of those. They're gonna win. They should cover the spread. So
Yep, pretty much. I mean, 1.5. That should get it done pretty much. So why not?
That's cool. Eagles at Commanders plus 6.5. That's a touchdown. Do I have them winning the game? Yes. Do I have it by a touchdown? Your boy is buns. So I'm gonna say Eagles money line and lock that in. That's a lot. But to have them win by more than a touchdown, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm gonna just say, just keep it safe. Sometimes playing safe is okay, guys. Playing safe is okay. So give me Eagles money line. You might lose a little bit more money, but if you're doing a massive parlay like this, is it really gonna matter if you're doing a $1 bet, $10 bet, 10-cent bet like your boy's doing? No. So Eagles money line, give me that. Something like.
Eagles money line as well. I don't trust Carson Wentz, and this actually a low key revenge game. Low key, Carson Wentz not going back home, but hey, man, I just think the Eagles have one of those teams that can be special. They definitely can be special. I'm scared.
You locking that in or
nah? Because fuck the Eagles. Word.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna win by a touchdown. That's actually a scary thought. I don't know. I can't call out honestly. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go all in on the Eagles. Why not? Eagles by 6.5.
6.5? Wow.
Yeah, why not?
You got that's on age that got cojones, you know what I'm saying? Got the cojones to be like, yo, he's him. Timothy.
Jalen Hurts, he showed me something. Why not? Why not win by at least a touchdown and maybe a point. Touchdown and a field goal, maybe.
So 10 points, some light, some like 30 to 20, like some light.
Something like
it's possible. Definitely possible. On some fucking, you ever play spades, two in a pass? You know what I'm saying? Like it's possible. It's possible.
See, I would never. I'm spade. You lost it with that. I'm not. That's
Also, you Haitian. You don't got the African American part. You just got the Haitian part. My fault, King. My fault. But moving on. Jags and Chargers. Chargers at home -7. I'm buns. I am buns. So give me the Chargers, just money line. If I have faith that they could win by more than 7, because it could get ugly real fast. But for my bread, nah, I'm not betting that. You know what I'm saying? For my bread, your bread probably AJ's bread, because that's money team right there. If it's AJ's bread, yeah, give me the 7. But my bread, shit, I'm going with the calm. I think they just win the game. You know what I'm saying? As I mentioned earlier, to me, if you do honestly, real quick rant, if you're doing sports betting in hopes to get rich and not just I do it for entertainment. This shit fun. This shit just fun. Like the anxiety is there. Like, oh, checking your parlays and shit. This shit fun. I do not expect to get rich off of parlays. But if it happens, shit, quit my job, get on a yacht, we in Natty Bass, we outside. What are you talking about? That's if it happens. If it doesn't happen, shit. $10, 10 cents, $1. I'm not really tripping about that.
Gee, shout out to the Yankees. God damn.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Aaron just got a home run.
Wow, they just beat the Pirates 14-2.
14-2.
But did he get a home run though?
Let me see what's going on.
Figure that out for me, somebody, please.
I got Jags plus 7.5. I was at 7.5. 7
plus 7. Wow.
7. I think they go. It's gonna be one of those like trying to come back, like the Falcons. You know, they were down 28-3, and they came back and
late touchdowns, shit like that.
Touchdowns makes it close, and it's like, oh, witching hour. Can the Jags come back? And then eventually, no, because Khalil Mack stops it. Return on the Mack. There it is. Again. So yeah, I think Jags plus 7.5. 7. I keep saying 7.5. 7.
All right.
Chargers. Oh yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. Chargers should definitely. Yeah, Justin Herbert should definitely be trying to try to get his juices after what the fuck happened last week. I like the way he lost last week. That's really what I'm thinking about. I like the way he gave that game up last week, so I'm just go by Chargers by definitely plus 7.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they're gonna win by a decent amount.
So you locking that in? I heard that.
Nah, I ain't risky man like that. No.
Pseudo lock, like on some Dragon Knight. Like, what's up?
Yeah, it's like you might lock it in, but no, not. You gotta be careful.
Rams and Cardinals. Cardinals are underdogs, 3.5 points. I'm going with the Rams minus 3.5. I think they play the Cardinals well all the time. Aaron Donald, he hasn't really had that game yet. I think he has a great game this time. James Conner's injured with the ankle. Darrell Williams is a dog. I have faith in him. I'm not a fan, but I like him as a person and as a player. But for me, if D-Hop was playing, shit, I don't know. But Jalen Ramsey is gonna clamp up Marquise Brown. Fuck him. He left him on Ravens. So you're a bum. You're a roach. What? So give me the Rams minus 3.5. Something like.
Same.
I wouldn't lie. That's a pseudo lock for me. Pseudo lock though. Pseudo lock.
Oh, pseudo wudo the head.
Yeah, same. What I say is a pseudo lock? No, I wouldn't do that. Not that one.
Nah.
Not that one.
Nah. All right, Falcons and Seahawks. Give me the Falcons in the upset. That's honestly that's low key easy bread for me. I'm not gonna lock it though for me because your boys buns, but I think the Falcons just upset, and I think they get right, and that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say about that.
Seahawks cover the spread 1.5. I believe in Seattle's home field advantage.
Yeah. I'm definitely going with Seahawks. 1.5. That should get it done.
Wow.
Shout out to Geno Smith.
Shout out to Geno Smith. He's like, a lot of people wrote me off, but I ain't right back. Quote of the century. Packers and Bucks. Bucks are favored by 1.5 at home. I'm going with the upset. Give me the Packers plus 1.5. I think, as I mentioned earlier, running game. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to trust the rookies, and I think they're going to show out this game.
Give me Packers as well. Packers plus 1.5. I just don't think the Bucks have the weapons to score with the Packers.
I'm going with the Bucks. But it's Tom Brady. When people doubt him, usually just show people why you shouldn't doubt him. So, why not this game? It's definitely against Aaron Rodgers. He might not say much, but he don't like him. I know he don't like him.
Some like. All right, so Sunday night, we got 49ers and Broncos. Broncos are underdogs at home. 1.5. Give me the 49ers to cover the spread. Guys, honestly, I'm not going to lock it in, but I would not be surprised. I will be surprised if they don't win this game. They have a better roster than the Broncos, especially with all the injuries that are piling up for the Broncos. Better coaching staff, better running game. Holistically, I'm talking about with Debo. If it was just like Jeff Wilson, didn't know. But since they have Debo, he is a difference maker. George Kittle might play. Groins are a tricky situation, but give me the 49ers to win, cover the spread, 1.5. I think they're favored. Sorry, they're favored by 1.5. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me the 49ers to cover the spread, win by 1.5. Maybe a field goal, maybe by 5 or 6. But give me the 49ers to win again.
Same. Niners. I'm tempted to make this one of my locks or pseudo locks. I'm gonna make it baby blue. Oh, what the hell was that? That's gross. What did I do? Minus 1.5. There we go. Pseudo lock. I think that the Broncos are just overmanned and out coached.
Yeah, same. You know what? I'm going to make this another lock. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Debo. Show me why he's Debo. He's on my fantasy team. I got the Niners on my fantasy team defense-wise. So why not?
You locking it in?
Yeah, I'm locking it in, bro.
Shit.
Why not?
All right, Cowboys and Giants, Monday Night Football, last game of the week. Give me the Cowboys upset. Upset alert. Cowboys plus 1.5. I'm not gonna lock it in because if the Giants win, I wouldn't feel me. But to the months, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but he says curious if y'all grade a fantasy trade for me. It's a wild one. Put the trade in the chat. Give us a second. We're gonna go through the spreads real quick, and we would definitely gladly give you a grade on this trade. Give us a second though. Natural, AJ, talk to me.
Well, I got the Giants winning, so Giants minus 1.5 for no other reason because it's New York City, baby.
Yep, we're just going to follow up with that just same way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danny Dimes.
Oh, Lord. I never heard anybody say that. In a positive way, shout out to Danny Dimes. It's crazy.
Yeah, but why not? I mean, on the real note, shout out to Saquon. Looking like he's coming back. You know what I mean?
All right. So this week is not really. It's not. I would, if I'm betting, it's a hard week to bet because a lot of teams who should have won last week, they're favored. You know what I'm saying? Like the Raiders are favored, the Ravens are favored, the Browns are favored, so on and so on. I feel like some of those games to steer away from, like Bengals and Jets, I would steer away from because last year Jets won. Saying so Jets upset the Bengals last year. That was like the Mike White coming out party. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these games are close. They are like 1.5 are basically pick'ems. I know technically you say it's like a 0.5. That's a pickup. Are you good, Nacho?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
All right, you good. But like 1.5 a lot of these games are close. Like Vegas has these bets really close, except for probably Eagles blowing out, Chargers blowing out, Chiefs blowing out the Colts, Browns blowing out the Steelers. Well, none of us see that happening. But and then the Bengals blowing out the Jets. But and that's it. 4.5, is that really blowing out? I wouldn't say that.
No.
But I think this week is going to set the tone because a lot of divisional plays going on. Ravens are playing the Patriots, and then I think we play the Bills next week, but that's next week. I don't know. If you're a betting person, if you do it for the fun, that's cool. But for me, I would steer away from betting this week. If you want to do touchdown props, future, whatever, that's cool. I would bet I think I made a parlay. I bet the over in every game. I think defenses is going to be trash this week as offenses continue to get better and better over every single game. That's what I did. Over every single game. I don't think there's one. Maybe the Bills and the Dolphins. But I just feel like every game this week has potential to be 20-something to 20-something, 25 to 30-something, 30, maybe 30s and 30s. Maybe one is under. But that's my thing.
Steelers Browns will be under.
That's a fact. Yeah, that both teams are trash. Or both teams are so trash, it'd be oh shit, they're gonna be someone has to win the game. It's gonna be 27 to 30, that awesome shit.
Najee Harris gonna come back with the saving run, and then they're gonna be so happy the game is over.
That's it. But if too damn icy, that's his name. Too damn icy. If you go put your trade in, we can do a quick review of the trade. That'll be awesome. So we can close up the show because I'm tired. My boy AJ got watching one place smoke a splee. Natty Bass, I know he got to teach tomorrow. So for me, if you can give it the next a minute, hopefully, then we can close the show. If not, you follow me on Twitch. Go to my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please tell a friend to tell a friend, honestly, because we're trying to make it big. All right, so he brings the trade in. So it says who won the trade. He receives Cooper Kupp, Gerald Everett, Cordero Patterson. He gives away Jonathan Taylor, Dalton Schultz, Marquise Brown. Starting receivers are Hill and Diggs. He has Antonio Gibson, Rashad Penny, Brian Robinson. Hope you heal up soon, brother. Raheem Mostert. Michael Pittman, Michael Thomas, Deontay Johnson are trade bait for a new wide receiver 1, 10-man PPR. I think you won the trade because I think Cooper Kupp's value is higher than Jonathan Taylor's value. I know everyone drafted Jonathan Taylor number 1, but for right now, he's not playing up to that standard. He's not. He had a good week 1 and a bad week 2. He might have a good week 3 because, again, Chargers. Chiefs run defense is trash. The Chiefs defense is trash in general, but Matty Ice is not good at this moment in time.
Ice.
So I think you won the trade, and plus Cordell Patterson can make plays. He had a bad week 2, but he played the Rams. Rams, once they know that you're the sole reason that they're winning games, they're I'm gonna take you out the game. They play the Seahawks. They don't have anybody like that. Gerald Everett, good tight end. Good tight end for the Chargers. You gave away Dalton Schultz. He's actually injured right now with the PCL. Marquise Brown is going to have declines because of when D-Hop comes back. So I think you won the trade, me personally. And your starting receivers are Hill and Diggs. And now you got Cooper Kupp. With that, that's scary.
Yeah, I got the same Hill and Diggs. That's what's up. You look like my team.
Or that's literally, you don't even need a running back at that point. I mean, nice to have. Antonio Gibson is gonna get points until J.D. McKissick comes back, or he's back, but he's not that. There's a clear number 1 and number 2 dynamic there, and then Brian Robinson, hopefully when he comes back, then that's the question.
And he has him, so that's dope.
Right, you have him. So Antonio Gibson's fine as a running back 1 for now. You have great backups in Michael Thomas and Deontay Johnson, Michael Pittman, and
what you mean? No, whoa.
And only because of the quarterback again.
Okay.
And also he was hurt last week. I don't know why he didn't play last week. He was hurt. Is he injury concern already in week 3 in the season? So that's the thing. It's a long season. So have backups ready to go. But you have a fantastic starting lineup. And I don't know who your quarterback is, but if your quarterback is someone who's mediocre at best, like you should be fine. You should be fine.
Yeah. And plus, if you want to edge a trade with Michael Pittman and Deontay Johnson for RB1, I would say go for that. I say keep Michael Thomas because he's a touchdown every game. I agree. I think that's 7 points off the rip, and he's going to catch at least 5 balls, so that's at least 12 points every single week. He has Russ as a starter with Wentz on the bench. So I don't know. But I think you won the trade. What about you, AJ? What you jacking?
I'm looking right back at the comments and see what he's going with. Yeah, I think he won the trade. You say he still has Michael Thomas. No, he's at trade bait. Now the way he's looking, I would definitely keep him. If you could at least put him in your lineup, I see you got a lot of receivers.
Yeah,
but
Cooper Kupp, Hill, and Diggs. That's scary, yo.
Yeah.
That's scary hours over there.
I see. Let's see if you can put Thomas back. I see why you have his trade bait. If you can't put him into the lineup, you have to trade him for a running back. But if you can keep Thomas, I would do that. But no, he definitely won that trade 100%.
Yeah, I agree. But to them, I say, I hope we helped you out there. Definitely go. I stream on. This is on Twitch, but I mainly stream on YouTube. So if you do me a quick favor, go to my YouTube. Subscribe. It's Shabazz TV. It's literally right here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But that goes week 3. Week 3. I'm excited for week 3. I can't wait. If we get Red Zone for free this week, shit. No more illegal sites. Allegedly. Word. Allegedly.
What?
You know what I'm saying? It's up. Let me show you. The CEO is up. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out to AJ again. You are dope as fuck. With the acoustic, flex the acoustic. We see it, but we don't really see it.
Bro, I got the AC boomer right now. This is like a little cloth, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. It's like a cover. I got this at the airport, bro. I got this. I randomly found this at like the LA airport. I was like, nah, this is the easy cop.
Easy cop. But ladies and gentlemen, that does it for our week 3 predictions and spreads. Again, gamble what you're willing to lose. If you lose, do not blame us. But when you win, please bless us. Whether it be a simple subscription to the channel, you know what I mean? Hit me up on the side, ask me for my IG, we can get to talking and slap me $100. If you win out here like with $1 million, I'll take $100. You know what I'm saying? I'll take $100. But with that said, I'm rambling as fuck right now. I'm Shabazz TV. That is Natty Babb, somewhere on the left. AJ, Lord Apex, for me, special guest. Hopefully he slides again. I would, you know what I'm saying? He about to go to Rolling Loud this weekend. He's about to get lit. It's about to be up for him. You know what I'm saying? But it's lit. Ladies and gentlemen, drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we'll see you guys on Tuesday for the review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, because last week was horrible. We're not going to have good weeks. Do you have anything to say, Natty Bass, before I do the outro?
Let's make some money.
AJ, anything?
Everybody just get money, pay our bills, and stay safe.
Safety, gang. Peace.
It's funny, I know about it. Certain to somebody, sometime.